Everybody, Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds in the middleweight division between these two great warriors. Abraham's ring walk, something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him. Kelly Pavlik's coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the King, Abraham, and his opponent across the ring. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Ghost, Kelly Pavlik.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
When a high stamina fighter is fighting another guy who's very well conditioned, is there any tendency for maybe some doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are. Because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area. But they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
Good, smart, tactical move here, backing up his opponent against the ropes. He missed with that. Oh, and there you go. Kelly Pavlik's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Pavlik hurt, and he's going to hold on.
And he's been there before, and he knows what to do. And he knows once he gets past this point, he'll be in a position to hurt the other man.
Keeping him honest with a double jab up top. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Abraham. The cannon starting to show some swelling. His corner should ice that down. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Well, boy, did we find out a lot about Kelly Pavlik when he faced Jermaine Taylor and got up off the canvas to return the favor and win the middleweight title.
Yes, we did, but we already had a little peek into his window, so to speak. When he had fought a couple fights earlier, we knew he had a good chin, and we knew that he knew how to behave when he was in trouble.
He turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Solid job, double connects by Kelly Pavlik. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Throws a counter punch there. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover. The swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Parries that punch away. That just missed. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score.
Kelly Pavlik still very close with mom and dad and the whole family unit. In fact, he moves back into his childhood home when he undergoes training camp.
Yeah, well, I think that's part of his strength. I know it doesn't show up in his jab numbers, but it shows up in the numbers that matter. That he's a guy that understands what his core is, where he's from, and where he's going.
The cannon's now in a position where he may not even realize it, but the eye is getting worse. Still, he fights on.
He behaves like a fighter, and that's the greatest asset you have. It's not your jab, it's not your hook, it's not your power, it's not your footwork. It's your ability to behave like a fighter when you have to. He's doing that right now.
Nice strike after catching one by Abraham. Blocks that punch. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Pavlik's a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be going now that his opponent, you know, is taking off a little bit with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2.
Kelly Pavlik does a lot of good things in the ring, but one thing that I think for a long time was underrated is his power.
Yeah, he has good power, but the other thing that he has is he's reliable, he's steady, he's consistent, he's not spotty.
All right, listen. You need to create more punches, okay? Let this punch into us. Right in the middle. Let's get on that swelling. Get on the swelling.
And round number 3 is underway. Abraham's movement. Oh boy, that's tough to take.
All right, punch it out.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. You always say punchers are born, Teddy, but what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
Get in there. Let's go. Some more head. Let's see some more head. Get out of the way.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. So here we are early on in the pro career of Kelly Pavlik, who garnered some fine amateur honors, but came up short of making the Olympic Games.
He did, but that amateur, don't think about that, Joe, because that amateur background will serve him. That experience, he's calm in the ring, he's sure of himself in the ring.
Impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. There it is! Kelly Pavlik's legs look shaky. He was hurt.
All right, come on, guys, work it out, no holding.
Don't worry, take care of your cops. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of the swell. Where's your body work? Hit the body. Get on that. Get on that.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Keep your hands up.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Kelly Pavlik.
Keep your head moving.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. As you've watched the development of Kelly Pavlik, is there anything you've noticed that you can say, okay, that's a tendency of his?
Well, sometimes maybe a little one-dimensional. He's in front of you. He's usually looking to get to you from that front door. But he's a guy that fundamentally, he's pretty solid.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Parries that punch intended for the head. The cannon's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Comes right back at him with a left hand. He just missed that shot up top.
Up and down, side to side.
Kelly Pavlik's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Blocks the headshot. Pavlik's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that were put into the cut a chance to work a little bit, but also he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
There ain't a way to catch him. You got that? It's gonna happen. You're gonna catch him. You're gonna catch him. Good job. Okay.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
You get the sense that we have a fight in front of us that's going to be fought this way, right to the bitter end, go the full distance, and be one of those fights that's greatly debated over.
Well, you hope they get it the right way, but it's very important that they don't act like fans. They being judges, when they're not just watching leather be thrown from all angles, they're watching real closely to see who's landing the punches, who's landing the most clean, effective blows.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
That's classic work with the double jab. Pavlik's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. He missed with that headshot. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Kelly Pavlik. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Final 10 seconds. Well, this round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. This is one of those fights, Ted. It just feels like to me where it's going to be tough to really score. I mean, it's been a close fight.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to score because you have one guy maybe a little busier, but the other guy makes up for it because he's a little heavier with those blows. So it's a matter of maybe the taste of the judges, what they prefer.
Okay, listen. Throw him off with head movements. That's it. Throw him off with head movements. Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up on that jab and finish off with a hook, okay?
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Blocks that punch. Boy, just staying on the outside away from danger and scoring well. Kelly Pavlik's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Oh, that's gotta hurt. A well-targeted right hand by Kelly Pavlik. Halfway through round 6. Blocks the headshot. Back up top he goes. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Okay? Whenever he misses count, let's get on that swelling. Compress on that.
So as the bell sounds, we put to bed the first half of this fight, and we are underway with a new round. Parries that punch away. Holy cow! Kelly Pavlik's crushed by a big right hand. Nice work with the jab on the outside. Teddy, I know he's up on the scorecards here. He's got to be up on the scorecards, but he is getting really pushed here.
Yeah, he is. You know, this is a development fight. This is a fight where you come out of it and you get better. That doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just get another W. He is learning.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Abraham showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Abraham's learning a lesson here that you don't want to learn, and that is no head movement means you're going to take shots to the head.
Well, Customato used to tell me, if you don't move your head, guess what? The other guy are moving for you. Right now, the other guy is moving his head for him.
Painfully so. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Very nice defensive guard there. End of the round here on our fight night. Always a good time to come here to this venue. Take great fans. I mean, wherever we go on our fight night tour, we have great fans.
Yeah, passionate fans, fans that know the fighters and care about the sport.
Lean to the side, then boom, comes the top. Okay, body in hand, doubling your punches.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. He just missed that shot up top. Oh, he is clearly stunned. He just took a barrage of punches. Pavlik hurt, and he's going to hold on.
And he's been there before, and he knows what to do. And he knows once he gets past this point, he'll be in a position to hurt the other man.
He was on wobbly legs not long ago. Now he's got his feet back under him.
What is that, a chin, or is that Mount Rushmore?
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Blocks away that headshot. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Blocks that punch. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Little double jab to the head. Doing well on the outside. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Good way to protect the midsection. Good looking counter punch. Zakannon's got to figure out now, Teddy, a way to properly defend himself with that swollen eye.
Yeah, he has to understand what side that he can't defend from, where the punches can come, and not give his opponent that side. Make sure that he moves to the certain kind of way in the ring where he keeps his opponent away from that bad eye, moves him towards the good eye, gives him the best shot.
Take a deep breath. Great job. You're doing well. Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Don't worry about it. The swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
There it is! Kelly Pavlik's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Abraham's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide has turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
Get it out, get it out.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Right on the mark, both guys with the hook. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just the sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Abraham. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing.
Don't stay in one.
Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Right there on the side of the face, you can see some blood. Double shots both come in by Kelly Pavlik. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Cus D'Amato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jabbed. When he's been sure of himself, he's jabbed. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Let's get on that swelling. Get on the swelling.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. able to defend and then go on the offensive. Way to block there. Pavlik showing a great ability to adjust. He was stunned earlier, but you can see he has changed things up stylistically.
Hey, look, Joe, I was watching a football game in my room this afternoon, and you know what? The team was running the ball. All of a sudden, the run was taken away, so they started passing. I give him credit. You know, he's making an adjustment. He's trying to win the ball game. Or he's trying to win this fight.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Abraham showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
End of the round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turned out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're competent enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
Carry it away and catch it. You got that? It's gonna happen. You're gonna catch it. You're gonna catch it. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. Bye.
The start to the 11th round. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Abraham. Each man able to land an uppercut. Off the mark there. How about that exchange? Pavlik's got to be really careful here. That eye is an absolute mess. The cut is really bad. In fact, it could call for an end to this fight at any point.
Well, Joe, the key is where the cut is. It's above the eye, and that means that the flow will go into the eye and, of course, impair the vision. That is what the referee's going to be looking at. .60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war.
Oh, what a great round. Able to dismiss it. Teddy, you can see quite clearly that cut is becoming a major problem for him. What does he have to do strategically here to deal with it?
Well, there's 3 lines of defense, Joe, whether you're cut or you're not cut. One is use your legs, get out of range a little bit. The other is move your head, the other is block. He has to pick one of those defensive strategies, one of those choices, and put it into place.
Gotta pick it up, all right? This is it. One more round. Listen, I'm not standing here to take those shots from the sand. Let's see some.
And this is the final round. 12 rounds going at you. And this is the final round. Round number 12 coming at you. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Goes up top again. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Holy cow! Pavlik's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Abraham showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
To go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Abraham's punches just don't have that snap to them, and if you look at his overall ring movement, he doesn't seem that sharp. I think he's starting to tire at this point.
You know, Joe, it's an interesting thing. A lot of times you think guys aren't in shape when you see that, but he came in a little bit lower than he had been in his previous fights. I think he might have left it in the gym. I think this is a case where maybe he overdid it. He overtrained a bit, and right now it's showing.
Off the mark. Blocks that punch. Well, which way did it go? That is the question everybody wants the answer to. The man with the answer is standing in the ring, and here he is. The Judges have spoken. They rule it a draw. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us ringside.